couple of more things we can do here. One is the plot, the time series plot. We can change the size of the line, so you can have really thick line like this, or a thinner line like that. And I think thinner the line, the better it is. I mean, that's my preference. Okay, that's one thing. So you use the size to do that. Okay, and then we can add a trend line. So whenever you have time series plot, it's a good idea. I mean, drawing a trend line will add useful information to the chart. So you need to get out of this format pane. So click that X there, and then in analytics, so we have trend line. Okay. So click, drag. Okay, now what you see are three different options for us. Okay. Okay, depending upon the data that we have, Tableau will light up the appropriate choices for you. So linear, exponential, and polynomial. Okay, linear will be just a straight line. Okay, so now if you hover over the line, it will tell you what that line is. That's a regression line, right? So sales equal to 62.5377 times the week, because the x-axis is weeks. So the week of the ship date, and then there is a minus coefficient 2.57791, and then E plus 06. What does that mean? Well, yeah, I mean, that is, you need to move the decimal point 6 places. So that's like multiply that number by 10 to the power of 6. So that's what Excel also uses when you use scientific format. So that's what that is. Okay. And the p-value is less than 0.0001. Now, if you right click, you have some option, describe trend line. So it will tell you, what some more statistical information about the regression analysis. Okay, so the coefficient, the intercept, and that kind of stuff. All right. So if you hover, right click, and describe trend line. Okay, so describe trend model gives you much more information. Okay, so here is the model formula, and then the sum of squares, the p-value r squared, all kinds of information is provided. Okay, and you can also edit trend lines. Okay, so when you edit, it opens up possibility to change. You remember when we added the trend line, we had the option of linear, exponential, and polynomial, and you get to this place. You can do that from here too.
My trend line isn't showing when I drop it in.
It's not showing.
Yeah, it's weird because when I right click on the chart, like I can get to all the stuff you're talking about. So I get things that exist.
Okay, so let's see. So you go to trend line, right? Click and bring it into the pane. So do you see these options? And then drop it in linear.
Yeah.
And nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll let me take a look.
Yeah, I'll just exit out and come back in and see if it works.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it and see what's going on there. Do you have a green pill in both places? Actually, it doesn't matter. Even if you have a blue pill, you still do it. Okay, now let's look at Okay, let's see what an exponential trend line will look like. So if you select exponential, then you see it's not a straight line anymore. It's a little curved, and once again, if you hover, it will tell you what the formula is for the trend line. So 1.10921 e to the power of minus 22, that's a really small number, times exp, that's e, to the power of that. Okay, and the r squared is a little bit better. And I edit trend line, and if you select polynomial, okay, polynomial is what? B sub 0, because the regression line will be like B sub 0 plus B sub 1 times x, or t for time. So plus B sub 2 times t squared, that will be second order polynomial, plus B sub 3 t cubed, that will be third order polynomial. So right now third order polynomial looks like this. All right, so if you click OK, once again hover, it tells you the statistics. You want more information, you can go to describe trend model. Okay, so it's giving you a warning, it's a problem. So a trend line model estimation requires a near singular matrix inversion. Full model statistics are not supported. So this so if you know, it's easy to just make a selection here, you know, like you can keep going like that, but that doesn't mean that what you end up with is reliable or accurate. So you have to be careful. As you increase the order, it becomes less and less reliable. So this is second order quadratic. So quadratic is okay. Okay. So it gives you an additional piece of information to see what kind of trend there is in the time series data. So it adds a layer of information for the users.